This is a Windows Phone 7 game comparison of all the Hangman games available on the marketplace right now. Now there's about 9 different Hangman titles available, but I'll only go through the top 3 here. I reviewed all of them and you can check those out on WMPowerUsers.com, but I'll just go through the top 3. So, first one that came in first place was Trine's Hangman. This one costs $1.99. So, I really like the visuals in this game. You can change the background image if you want to any of these different images. So that's kind of nice, but the background really doesn't matter here. What's important is the visuals here and the sounds. If you can hear the background music, it's some really nice, like some of the pieces might be Mozart that they have playing in the background, so it's really nice. And the animations when you get a letter right, they're just like perfect. You can really tell that you're doing good. The only thing that wasn't visually great about this was the Hangman drawings there, which you'll probably see as I get this one wrong most likely. I'm not really the best at these. So you can hear the music. So the sounds are really nice, and it has sounds for when you get things wrong and when you get things right too. And so then you get your score there, and you can look up definitions of words on Wikipedia if you want. And your score contains of a few different things. You can look at what goes into a score right here. And that explains the scoring system in a lot of depth. The reason why that scoring system needs to be explained so well is because there's online leaderboards which you can compete in here. And so then those are the top 25 players in the world right now. When you're playing a game, it'll show you your rank here. Like right now I'm 144, and it gives you a star rating there too. And when you beat a game and you get more points, and if you increase your rank, it'll actually tell you that you increased your rank. So overall, it's a pretty great game. There isn't any categories that you can change, unfortunately, but that should be added in a later update. And there isn't any 2-player multiplayer, and none of the top 3 Hangman games even had 2-player multiplayer where you can choose a word yourself, but hopefully that'll be added really soon in an update to this game too. So that's Trine's Hangman. The next title is just called Hangman, and it is this one here. You can look for that icon in the marketplace. It's developed by Trin software. So this one was pretty close to the other Hangman game. Good thing about it is it actually has categories here. You can change the difficulty between 2 English levels there, or choose categories like animals, and it does keep your statistics too. But the visuals aren't that great, and there's no sounds at all. So you can't like hear when you get a letter right or hear when you get a letter wrong. It just kind of appears silently. That's a bit disappointing. But that's some sort of animal that I've never heard of. So that game works pretty well. And all these games work perfectly with resuming. Trine's Hangman takes 4 seconds to resume. This title takes 3 seconds to resume. And the next title takes 3 seconds to resume. And all of them will actually keep your game active. So if you had some letters up there, it would keep them there. It wouldn't make them disappear. That was one of the things I looked at when reviewing all of these games. And our third place Hangman winner is also just called Hangman. It's this title right there. So look for that icon. And it's developed by Dig It Out. And both of these last two titles, second and third place, they both only cost 99 cents in the marketplace. So this one's pretty similar to the other ones. The visuals aren't that great, and it's kind of confusing with how close the letters are here and how big they are, but it works for a Hangman game. And in the settings here, you have a lot of settings. You can change the difficulty. You can change the category of words. There's a bunch of different categories there. And you can change the minimum word length, so if you want words that are at least 6 characters long, you can change that. It, however, doesn't keep track of your statistics, so you can't keep track of your won or lost games at all. So overall, the best Hangman title right now is Trine's Hangman. You can find it in the marketplace for $1.99. If you're looking for a Hangman game that has 2-player multiplayer in it, I would recommend 2-in-1 Hangman, which there's a free version and a paid version. The paid version just takes away the advertisement, so I would just get the free version. But you can enter a word here and say Windows. Whatever. That's enough. And then you can have your friend try to guess it, and it keeps track of your statistics there. There are sounds, but the sounds for getting a word wrong and right are exactly the same, and the visuals aren't that great. And the problem I had with this application is that it doesn't resume. So if we turn it off and turn it back on and go back to it, our game is completely lost. So as long as you don't turn off the screen, it's a pretty good game, and it's the best one that has multiplayer right now. There's one other title that has multiplayer, but I think this one's the best. So there you have it. Trine's Hangman for Windows Phone 7 is available in the marketplace for $1.99.